Hello there, beautiful soul. Welcome to my channel. So I am going to use two decks of cards today for you. So I would ask you to think of a problem that you have on your mind. Maybe it is connected with a person. Maybe it's connected with a situation, or you feel that it's all in your mind and you cannot identify a problem out there. So, whatever it is, ask yourself at first, what what shadow is this problem connected with? And I'm going to use this deck here. It's a Gothic deck for the shadow side of whatever you're facing. And then I'm going to use the Guiding Light Tarot here for the resolution of the problem, to help you see the light side of the problem or the issue. And as you can see, Swami's there guiding me, guiding us to get a resolution and to help you to see through the eyes of love, help you to see what you need to know. So let's see. Let's go. I'm going to shuffle this deck here. Oops. It's not easy. So I feel this is the card. This is the card, and this is the card. There you go. Okay, so the first card is this one, and I'm not going to really connect with the tarot meaning. I'm more going to connect with what I see. And so this might tell you that you are facing a person. Either it be you or it is another person that is very defensive. As you can see, those thorns poking out of the person's head and the person's legs and fingers and back. And it also might show that there's a lot of pain in this person. Maybe you are experiencing pain in your back, or you have a headache because you're thinking too much, you're overthinking the situation. And when I connect with this card together with this one, then it's like your emotions are spilling over, and you might have said too much from your heart, or the other person might have shown too much of his heart, and they might be pulling back now, and like they're in pain. They're in pain, or you are in pain. You're both in pain. There is pain connected to this situation. So however the person that you are thinking of is acting what they're saying, deep inside they're in pain. So even if they have hurt you with words, or they've said something disturbing or mean, they are hurting deep down because they're not aligned with their heart. They feel more that their heart is spilling over, and they experience that as very, that spilling of the heart is very uncomfortable for them, because they feel they're giving too much of, showing too much of their vulnerability, and that's why they're pulling back in pain. And it also might be you who has said a lot of things and spilled over your heart, and you have you feel it's too much, and you're dwelling over that, and and that makes you feel you're in pain. And you might experience the other one being very defensive towards you because you have done that. So all of these thoughts that you have in your head, they evolve around feeling vulnerable, feeling pain, feeling too much, or there is this notion of not being right, not being good enough, or being too much. All these thoughts in your head. So let's see what is the answer to this. Let's see what the answer is from the light deck. And I love this deck here. Look how beautiful it is. It's very, very beautiful. So let's see what Swami wants to tell you about that pain, about the feeling having overspilled with your emotions, having said too much, or feeling that another person has said a lot and then pulled back. What do you need to know? What is it that you need to know that can help you with this? So I feel this card is coming out. Six of Pentacles. So I'm not that much firm with tarot, but what the image on the card is telling me is that there's 6 emotions involved in this, and you need to identify those 6 emotions, because you're only focusing on the pain and on like feeling you're not good enough. You're concentrating on very negative things here, and you need to really balance all of those emotions out and see the whole picture. So you're not seeing the whole picture. You're not seeing that this is a really 3-dimensional, like multi-dimensional. And, you can see 6 telling me the 6th sense, or this is the third eye in my view. So you must go deeper. You must, must identify all of your emotions that are connected here. You must identify how you are push-pulling in this situation, and not thinking that you are pulling and the other person is pushing, or the other way around. So you're seeing things in a very 2-dimensional way. You're seeing things in a duality-based mindset, and that's what the mind does. The mind sees things either like good or bad, and duality-based mindset is what brings pain. Seeing beyond a duality-based mind is seeing truth, is seeing God, is seeing love, and seeing the whole situation, and it's seeing all the emotions involved, but not focusing too much on the emotions, seeing the emotions, being very content and feeling like whole when you see all of the emotions. And at the same time, focusing on the center of it all. Now that's God. That's your third eye, where you are directly connected with visions of God. So focusing on your favorite form of God, really going deeper, concentrating on that, letting those emotions be there, and realizing that that's not who you truly are. Those are temporary things, those emotions. And what really is permanent is your center, the center of your being, which is divine, which is unsullied love, which is peace. And that's what you always are. That's a thing that you need to understand. You need to understand who you truly are. And that's when you will see aha moments happening for this situation here, because you are so much dwelling in this negative. And that's what we do. We dwell on like these opposites. We try to get out of this or out of that, and we're jumping between the opposites all the time, and that's where the pain and the suffering arises. And we need to jump here. We need to jump here. So, and the interesting thing is, this is three cards that have come out, like the Trinity, and this is 6, 3, 2 times 2, which is 2 times the Trinity. And that is, you and the person, you are 6. So if you are 3 you're not 1, but you're 3. You're the one you think you are, the one others think you are, and the one you really are. And the same applies to the person you might have thought they're the one they think they are, the one others think they are, or so let's say you think they are, and the one they really are. And this is where you're connected. So this is a very deep message for you. And if you go into your depth, into your true divine nature, you will experience that the other person is the same. You will experience the other person is the same, and all these problems over there, they'll dissolve. So this is who you truly are. This is who you think you are. This is who you think others think you are, and this is who you really are. So then, here you see a person, a body, that's who you think you are. You think you're this pain body, hurting body, and you think others see you as overflowing with emotions and spilling over and not good enough. And this is who you truly are. So focus on this. Take your favorite form of God. Maybe it's Jesus, Mother Mary, Buddha, Krishna, whoever you feel is your favorite form of God. Take that. And for me, it's Swami, Sai Baba over there. It's my favorite form of God. And it's whom I contemplate on. And you cannot imagine how much he's already helped me resolve these kinds of problems over there. So I can, from my own experience, tell you that this is really worth, thinking of God. And it doesn't matter. You don't need to believe in Sai Baba. That's what he always said too. He didn't say, come on over here, all of you, and contemplate on me. That's not what he said. He said, take your favorite form and go deep. Take your religion and dig deep. And don't come over here and, adopt another religion, adopt Hinduism or whatever. But you need to really go deep into your roots, your religion, your favorite form of God, and commit to that favorite form of God. Be truly committed. Be committed to experience that and not experience anything over here, because over here, you'll have nice and bad. You'll have pain and pleasure all the time. Once this, once that, and it will never stop. That's going to be a cycle. Pleasure and pain, pleasure and pain. So don't go pleasure seeking, go God seeking. And don't run away from pain to jump into pleasure, because you will always be pulled back into pain. Go God seeking. Go seeking for God. Go and really get to know God. Who is God? What is God? Really contemplate on that, and maybe read books about that, or listen to videos, discourses, whatever, to get to know God. Don't go too deep into these things. I mean, I'm a psychiatrist, and I've gone deep into those things too, and they're interesting things, but they're not going to take you to liberation. They're not going to take you to bliss. They're going to take you maybe deeper and deeper, and at the very depth, you'll find this anyway, but it's a painful process. So focus more on this. Focus more on this. And you'll see the results, Okay, so I hope you have had this aha moment here. I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.